Ako na muna, sir.
Hindi siya yung isang buong
Okay na po. Tourism.
tourism.
Representative from the BS Tourism Management. First awardee, Ray Christine S. Cum laude from the Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Almonte Dexter, cum laude. Another award for Mr. Almonte Dexter, Service Award and Best in Thesis Presentation. From Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, we have Sota Rika May, cum laude. Service Award and Loyalty Award. From Computer Science Department, Agapito Wilfredo M. Jr., Loyalty Award and Service Award. Hizoli Maria Alaisa, Loyalty Award. Domashan Sheena, Leadership Award. Unaw Jemwell, Leadership Award and Service Award. Macdon Clarence J, Leadership Award and Service Award. Melendez Angela, Leadership Award, Service Award. Award goes to the following students: Mark Colesha Laika M. De La Torre Jane D. Halimbawa Jaira M. Semilia Vicky D. Leadership Award, Best Student Trainee, and Best Thesis Presenter. Manzano Jessonel V. Service Award and Best Thesis Project. For another service awardees, we have the following: Raza Darwin V. Aringino Karen. Balaso Jera Elaine. Basalo Jera Elaine. Conde Jervy Colleen. Del Mundo Adrian. Estrope Desiree. Fabavier Rafael. Service awardees. Fajardo Princess Anne I. Service Award, Best Student Trainee, Best Thesis Presenter, and Best Thesis Project. Peregrine Maria Carmela P. Service Award and Hospitality Student of the Year.
Another set of service awardees, Laugo Joanne Wayne, Lincalio Gwendy Mer, Malpaya Francis Ira, Perilla Mary Rose,
Reñedo Raymart D. Robles Marie Chris. Sadian Rin Robert S. Senyo John Ray A. Ternate Angeline P. Laugo Johnson Giro L. And Tariela Cedrics S. For Best Student Trainee and Computer Proficiency Award, we have Rehensha Roselle M. Montiel Gilbert M. Best Student Trainee. Sapungan Mafi E. Best Student Trainee. Meneses Maria Gemma B. Best Thesis Presenter and Hospitality Student of the Year. Marcelino D. Jr., Best in Networking. Kadalin Mark John Leonard P. Onboard Training Award. Diego Joel P. Best in Simulator Practical Assessment. And Avestruz John Joshua P. Best in OBT Oral Assessment. We have Jean Patrice Villalon, Oscar Rodolph Osinsao and Ralph Morris, Adrian Del Mundo and Ella May Trinidad. Ralph Morris Lagrama. Again, the BS Criminology Macboard Top Notchers. Jean Patrice Villalon, Oscar Rodolph Osinsao, and Ralph Morris Lagrama. Adrian Del Mundo and Ella May Trinidad.
Congratulations to the awardees and their parents. We will now proceed to the awarding of the testimonials of recognition to the guest.
Okay. This ESTI Technologic, by the way, may we request Ma'am Lori and Ma'am Jenny to award this certificate of recognition. ESTI presents this certificate of recognition to Police Colonel Arthur Salida, Provincial Director, Marinduque PPO, in grateful recognition of his support to the institution and for unselfishly sharing his time and talents as commencement speaker during the 31st commencement exercises of ESTI held on July 27, 2024 at the 27th day of July 2024 at ESTI Moralion, Buwak, Marinduque. Signed by VP Information Technology Jocelyn Paler, School Administrator Jennifer Molbog, and Senior Vice President Lorela V. Nardo. For Police Staff Sergeant John Albert B. Aleman. And another certificate of recognition to Ma'am Margie M. Mata. Thank you very much to our distinguished guests.
At this point, may we hear a message from one of our cum laude, Miss Christine Biray. Let's give her a warm round of applause.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honored faculty members, distinguished guests, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. It is an honor and a privilege to stand here today and deliver a message to the graduates. Today, we come together to commemorate a huge milestone, the result of years of hard work, commitment, and determination. As we stand at the point of a new beginning, allow ourselves to take a moment to reflect on the journey that led us to this significant moment. As we begin on another chapter in our lives, I find myself thinking of the amazing journey we have experienced together. One marked by unexpected hardships, solid determination, and outstanding achievement. The time we spent in college was not only defined by lessons, examinations, and papers, but also by the impact of the pandemic that transformed in lives in ways we weren't prepared for. Back when we first entered college, we were full of desires, ambitions, and aspirations for our futures. Little did we know that a pandemic would disrupt our lives, interrupt our goals, and force us to reflect on what it means to keep on going in a situation of difficult condition. The sudden change to online or distant learning imposed our adaptability and required us to adapt to a ways of living and learning. Through the darkness and doubt and worries, we discovered determination in dealing with face suffering. The connections we established, the lessons that we acquired, and the growth we experienced throughout this time remain to influence what individuals we are now. Graduates, as we put on our caps and gowns and begin in a new chapter of our lives, I'd like to remind every one of us of the huge potential that each and every one of us have. We've spent many hours in classrooms, broadening our knowledge, and preparing for all the opportunities that await. Today, we stand on the threshold of a world full of opportunity, ready to be taken by the individuals who are willing to dream big and work hard. Keep in mind that success is measured by more than only our honors and achievements. true success can be described by the impact we have on the people and world around us. I want to commend each and every one of us for our hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Our college experience has been about more than just academics. It was additionally about personal development, self-discovery, and the gaining skills. As we prepare to leave the familiar grounds of our school and enter the unexplored terrains and what lies ahead, I would like to remind of the lesson we've learned along the way. I encourage everyone to cherish these memories, experiences, and teachings. As we move on our new chapter, allow them to act as an indication of your strength, perseverance, and capacity to overcome whatever harder comes on our way. As we go through, I want you to keep in mind the qualities that will help us throughout the college. Let us these principles guide us as we deal with the unknown of the future. Make difficult decisions and follow our aspirations with passion and purpose. So, as we toss our crowns in the air and say goodbye to the educational institution, realize that this is just the start of a new chapter in our life. Class of 2024, go out and conquer the world. Aim big, work hard, and most importantly, never underestimate your great potential. Congratulations, and may our future be as brilliant and vast as we imagine. Once again, good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. This time, we will hear the message of the CEO or owner of ESTI, PCIC, and ESC schools, Engineer Erhard J. Larga, to be represented by Engineer Lorela V. Nardo, ESTI's Senior Vice President.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to deliver to you, our dear graduates, the message of our Chief Executive Officer and school owner, Engineer Erhard Jordan Larga. On behalf of the management and staff of Educational Systems Technological Institute, I would like to congratulate each one of you graduating today on our institution's 31st commencement exercises. Commencement is originally a French word that means beginning or start. This is the reason why a graduation ceremony is also commonly referred to as a commencement. That is because the graduates on this occasion will be embarking on a new life. Hence, commencement will be a celebration of the beginning of that life. You will be entering a new phase of your life in very interesting times. There are ongoing armed conflicts in Ukraine, in Gaza, in Myanmar, and even in our own country. We can also include the ongoing economic battle between the United States and China. Not to be forgotten is China's bullying of us Filipinos in the West Philippine Sea. Locally, here in our country, corruption is still a major societal problem that makes solving our country's food, power, and other problems even harder. The environment we'll be soaking into is turbulent, But please, do not get lost in this chaotic sea. Be steadfast. Maintain focus on your life goals and persevere until you overcome all the challenges you will encounter. Life is not one game affair. It is like a war that never ends. So arm yourself well. Continuously train and study. Continuously improve yourself. And with all these societal issues that we currently have, make a stand. Always think and be critical on what is happening around us. Do not be passive and always include the well-being of our society in making decisions. I am grateful that you chose Educational Systems Technological Institute to further your education. I hope you will always cherish not just the knowledge and skills you have acquired from our institution, but also the friendships and memories that in a way was a part in molding you as a person. As we bid you goodbye, I wish and pray that all of you will achieve success in your chosen field of endeavor and be of help to your family and to our society. Always remember, Taurians never give up. Always be strong, persevering, and most importantly, compassionate. Go, Taurians, and congratulations.
Our CHED chairperson will deliver his message to the graduates virtually. Please welcome Dr. Prospero de Vera.
Sa ngalan ng Commission on Higher Education, binabati ko kayong lahat, ang graduating batch ng 2024. Isang pribilehyo ang makasama ko kayo sa pinakamahalagang araw ng inyong pagtatapos. May 3 akong puntos na nais ipahatid sa inyo sa okasyong ito. Una, bilang estudyante na tulad ninyo, dumaan din ako pangmarcha at pagtanggap ng diploma. Ikalawa, bilang magulang, at ikatlo, bilang sekretary ng Commission on Higher Education. Unang-una bilang estudyante, ramdam natin lahat ang kaligayahan ng araw na ito. Dumaan tayong lahat dito. Ako ay nagtapos sa UP. Nung ako ay nasa kolehiyo, ang lagi kong iniisip noon ay kung kailan kaya ako gagraduate dahil gustong-gusto ko nang magtrabaho. Gustong-gusto kong huwag nang umasa sa nanay at tatay ko sa pang-araw-araw na binibigay nilang pera. Kaya ang ginawa ko ay nag-aral ako ng mabuti para makumpleto ko ang aking degree. Alam ko lahat kayo ngayon ay ganyan din ang nararamdaman. Ganyan din ang agam-agam kasama ng ligaya na kasama ng pagtatapos. Sa wakas, kayo ay matatapos na at makukuha na ang inyong degree. Bilang graduate, ang kinabukasan ay nasa inyong harap. Pero hinihiling ko din na bilang isang estudyante, huwag niyong kalimutan at pasalamatan ang inyong mga teacher, ang inyong mga propesor. Bagamat marahil sa iba sa inyo, medyo mahigpit at terror yung inyong mga teacher. Pero kailangang alalahanin natin na kung hindi dahil sa kanila, hindi naging maganda ang ating paglalakbay papunta sa ating pagtatapos ngayong araw na ito. Bilang magulang, alam ko din ang pakiramdam dahil ako ay nagkaroon ng mga pagkakataon na umattend ng graduation ng aking anak. Ang palaging iniisip natin bilang mga magulang ay ano kaya ang mangyayari sa ating mga anak? Sila kaya'y makakapagtapos? Dahil sa mga Pilipino, ang sukatan ng pagiging isang mabuting magulang, ang sukatan ng tagumpay ng pagiging magulang, ang responsibilidad ng maging magulang, ay kung maitatawid ba natin ang ating mga anak at makakatapos ng kanilang pag-aaral. Bilang isang bansa, mataas ang ating pagtingin sa edukasyon at ang pangangailangan na bawat anak ay kailangang makapagtapos. It is a cultural trait among Filipinos to try to complete their degrees. And for many parents, the struggle to find the resources to be able to send your children to school is sometimes an overwhelming challenge. And many parents think about this on a day-to-day basis, especially when enrollment is just around the corner. And so as a parent, I thank all of you and congratulate all of you because this is now the culmination of your struggle to make your children have a better future because they have completed their education. This is the culmination of your being a parent, your ability to guide your children so that they can complete their education and have better lives. Congratulations to the parents out there who have been able to ensure that their children will have a better life, hopefully better than the life that they have now. This graduation, I know, is just as important to you as they are important to your children. Finally, as CHED Secretary, it has always been my dream, even before I joined the Commission, that Filipinos, or every Filipino that desires to study, should be able to continue their studies. It is my responsibility to try to give an opportunity to every aspiring young Filipino. Because it is clear that we need to educate our young people. We need to increase the number of young Filipinos in university, increase the participation rate, and also increase the graduation rate of our young people. You ask why? The reason is quite simple. All the studies over the past decade, including those by the World Bank, show that the highest return of investment is now in the completion of a university education. And these are comparative studies across the world done during the last decade. All the studies show that if you finish university, the return to your investment, meaning the return to all the expenses that are put in your education, can go as high as 17%. Compare this to the return of investment to the completion of high school education, which is 7%, and the return of investment to the completion of elementary education, which is 10%. These past decades, we have been told that countries must educate their children and must allow them to complete primary and secondary education because that is what is needed for the development of countries. All the studies now show that investment must focus on higher education. We must open opportunities for young people because every young Filipino who finishes university will probably have a better chance to be educated, also to be trained, and will have a better chance of being employed. I hope that 5, 10 years from now, I hope to see a Filipino nation that has more young Filipinos who are better educated, better trained, and highly employable. The more university graduates we have, the better the chances that our country will modernize because it will have the critical manpower that will propel us to modernization. This has been my conviction even before I joined the Commission. So today, aside from free higher education, we have been assisting close to 700,000 students from both public and private higher education institutions through the Tulong Dunong and Tertiary Education Subsidy, Merit Scholarship, Medical Scholarship, and a lot of scholarships that have never been there before our administration. Never in our dreams did we expect that we would be able to open opportunities to this many young Filipinos. So the message is clear. Every young Filipino can dream, can aspire, can work hard, and can finish their education. They can better their lives, better the lives of their families, and contribute to the development of the country. We have made history. We are the only developing country in the world that is trying to open doors for the aspiration and dreams of our young people in the magnitude that we have never seen in our history. And therefore, because of this, it is now possible not only to dream but to achieve the ambitions of every young Filipino. On the part of the Commission, we assure you that under the leadership of President Bongbong Marcos, the opportunities for higher education will continue. Our President has emphasized in the last SONA and recently in the 4th Higher Education Day that the best investment that government can make is to invest in its people, to educate its people. And as you graduate, we also commit on the part of government to try to create jobs for you, to open opportunities for you, to continue upskilling and reskilling programs so that your skills and competencies will continue to improve with the tremendous improvements of technology and challenges of a modern world. So when you graduate with your degrees, when you become professionals, you can make sure that whatever you do in the rest of your professional life can be done because you have already developed the competencies and you have received quality education. You now have the capacity to better your communities and you can contribute to nation building. Your success is the success of the Commission and the success of this nation. We would also like to assure everyone, our students, our parents, and our university leaders, that the Commission will continue to push for the continuous upgrading of the quality of education that our students receive. Over the past years, under the guidance of the Commission, more and more Philippine universities are internationalizing. From about 4 or 5 when I joined the Commission, there are now 87 public and private universities that are included in the international ranking, such as QS, Times Higher Education, and WURI. Our universities today consciously benchmark with the best universities all over the world. They compare their program offerings, their faculty, their research, their public service to what other top universities in the world are doing. They consciously improve the quality of education. And as a commission, I am happy to tell everyone that we will continue to push for internationalization, not only to open opportunities for our students to study all over the world, but to upgrade the quality of education being offered by our higher education institutions. I'd also like to inform our graduates that this government is committed to creating more jobs, more opportunities, more upskilling and reskilling programs for our young people to make sure that after you graduate, when you enter the workforce, your skills and competencies will continue to be upgraded to adjust to the demands of the workplace, not just here, but all over the world. With the tremendous changes in technology, we assure you on the part of government that we will help our workforce become at par with the rest of the world. So that when you graduate, when you become professionals, you are best equipped to get a good job, to improve yourselves, improve your families, have a better life. Kaya muli sa ating mga magtatapos, congratulations sa inyong lahat. Kayo ang mga muka ng bagong Pilipinas. Sa inyong mga kamay nakasalalay ang kinabukasan ng ating bayan. Maligayang pagtatapos, Batch 2024. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Poy de Vera III for that meaningful and inspirational message for the Batch 2024 graduates. Again, let's give him a warm round of applause. And now, may we call on Ms. Rica May Sota to lead the graduates' Pledge of Loyalty.
Fellow graduates, may I request to stand up. Raise your right hand and repeat after me for the Pledge of Loyalty. I state your name, Rica May Sota, a graduate of Educational System Technological Institute. Batch 2024. Do hereby pledge to carry the good name of the institution, to spread its vision and mission, and I also swear my utmost loyalty to my alma mater, so help me God.
As you wear your cap and hood, which symbolize your readiness and your intelligence to go out into the world, to perform your role as responsible members of our society, we now request you to light your candles.
Our young graduates here tonight will soon be emanating and sharing their light to the world with their knowledge, skills, and humanitarian gifts. With this vision, let us witness Batch 2024 as they light their candles in the candlelight ceremony.
Just one little candle, all you need, a tiny spark.
city set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, that it may give light to all in the house. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven.
Graduates, with your lighted candles at hand, devote a minute of silent prayer of thanksgiving to the Lord Almighty for all the blessings He has showered you for the past years. Please bow your heads. Graduates, put off the candles.
Having offered your thanksgiving to the Heavenly Father for the gift of life and knowledge, you may now thank your parents or guardians to whom God has entrusted you. You may now approach your parents or guardians and offer them your success. Pwede na po nating lapitan ang ating mga mahal na magulang or guardian para magpasalamat for 2 minutes.
Salamat aking nanay, aking tatay. Wala akong sapat na salita, walang katumbas inyong pag-aruga. Ngayong kayo'y matanda na't nanghina, ako naman ngayon ang dapat mag-alaga. Kayo ba'y aalalayan at aka'y hindi? Pag lumuluha'y patatahanin, babantayan kung may sakit.
Graduates, you may now go back to your seats.
At kapag gabi,
maaari na po tayong bumalik sa ating mga upuan.
iyayakapin ng mahigpit, ipapanalangin at kukumutan ng pag-ibig. Tanda ko ang hirap ninyo sa akin, puyat, pagod, lungkot ay tiniis. Hindi ko malilimutan,
Again,
walang
graduates,
kapantang
you may now go
puso't isip ko'y nakatanim.
Congratulations to the graduates and to the parents. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
This time, the graduates will sing their commencement song as they bid goodbye to their days in this institution.
Aking mga anak ay
Reminder po, maya-maya na po natin gawin yung pictorial at sandali na lang po ay matatapos na po kita.
remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of the decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, how to keep the light shine, just me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. Long live the walls we crashed through. me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. Long, long live the walls we crashed through. How the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I wish we could long live all the magic we made and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Singing long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. And long, long live that look on your face and bring on all the pretenders. One day we'll be remembered.
Congratulations, Batch 2024! At maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Sir, we will now proceed to the recessional. Bago po tayo umalis, pwede po tayong magkaroon ng picture taking. By batch.
By batch.
Unahin natin yung BS Comsci. Asan yung mga graduates from Computer Science?
Dito tayo sa taas. BS Comsci. Taas, taas.
Comsci department, asan yung mga Comsci?
IS department. BSIS. Tourism. BS Tourism. Next is BSMT. BSMT. Pwede siguro sa babaeng iba. Yan. Yan. Para magkasya sa babaeng iba. I will call on our instructors to join our photo op. Dito po sa taas, instructor po. Instructor, dito po tayo sa taas. BS Cream. My section. Section A, Alpha. Section Alpha. Bravo, prepare. Section Alpha. How about Bravo? Section Bravo. request a group picture for all the instructor with the guests. Lahat po ng instructor dito, pa-picture po tayo lahat. Charlie? May Charlie pa, no? Wala. May I request all the instructors, staff of ESTI, here for a picture of. Request po tayo dito sa taas, lahat po ng instructor ng Marine. Lahat po ng instructor at staff ng ESTI. Leaving the hall are the graduates, the parents, the faculty, our guests of honor, guests, and the administrative staff. Thank you very much to everyone.